yo, Mauro. This baby me go.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. All right, let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all the opportunities you can imagine.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Cunningham in at point guard. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time, a very worthy champion.
Now here's Brown. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. And yep, it's good. Brown's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
Cunningham finds Hardaway. And the 17-footer goes down.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's White. We saw him with 19 his last time out. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown over Ivy. And again, Jaylen Brown. Brown's got 6.
And I love how Brown is never in a rush, so calm even with the shot clock up against him.
Cunningham against White. From the stripe. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Back to White. Brown scanning the floor. Off target with the open look.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. The 3 connects from downtown.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Horford outside. Brown against Ivy. Brown, no good. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham against White. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring teams. In the 3rd spot, the Celtics.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Harris finds Cunningham. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Here's Hauser, and it's all from three-point range. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Hey, he's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hauser. Jacks up a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, and guys, when White's got the ball in his hands, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
And there's the screen. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Knocks it loose. Ivy passes to Cunningham. He shoots it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Hauser. And a switch here also for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Pritchard, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Back to Brown, from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Brown's got 9.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's a look at some stats for Malik Beasley.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Cunningham looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Now Brown. Back to White from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. Beasley outside. Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. White with it, picked up by Cunningham. White, the pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. 14 feet away. Again, Boston.
I just love the ball movement.
Pistons trail by 5. Harris outside. Shot to stop the run. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Driving inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Pistons trail by 6. Beasley left side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Here's Sasser, following the bucket by Boston. Beasley outside. Takes a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
First one falls for him.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
White hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Hardaway from deep three-point land. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Offensive rebound, and that one drops for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. So it's Boston now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. White for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. White's got 7.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Duren finds Hardaway. Here's Sasser. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's Pritchard. And it's Boston scoring again.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Off target from the wing. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Celtics lead by 9. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. Luke Cornett out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Walsh in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Tillman. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. White can't hit. White against Hardaway. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Here's Tillman. Pass to White. Fires for 3. Holland with a rebound. Sasser outside. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 30, Sam Hauser.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Picked by Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White, the pass to Pritchard. Here he goes. Unloads from 13. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Beasley outside. Sasser up top. Lets it fly. Offline from the top of the key. Boston leading by 7. Pass to White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Stewart outside. And here's Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Hardaway from outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. Sasser defending. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Pritchard's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at White. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Good to see Stewart playing with aggression. This is how he attracts contact.
And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's White. White coming through.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And again, the Pistons missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Stewart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Stewart just a load to deal with inside, giving the defense all they can handle.
Stewart, 2 shots.
That one misses.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Fontecchio. He hits the second from the line. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Now here's Beasley. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Clock at 6. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Cunningham. 23 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's White. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Outside, Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Pritchard. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And a chance now for us to take a look at the point guard leaders in assists this season. Second is Cade Cunningham.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
No good on that
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Sasser. Good on the second one. Boston leading by 15. Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Duren with a steal. Harris up top. Cunningham left side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
First one falls. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Brown can't hit.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Duren in the high post. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Hardaway's checked in for Beasley.
The line for the Pistons. The line for one.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Here's Hauser. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Cunningham outside. Fires the three. Cunningham confident in his range.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And here's Brown for three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
To the inside. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
For three. Brown, no good. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 13-3 run. Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
Hardaway hits them both.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Here's Pritchard. He had 25 points in his last game. What a finish from Porzingis.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Outside Hardaway. Cans it from the wing. Hardaway's got 16 points.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
Pass to Brown. There's the three. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Here's Hauser. And he drops it in from the low post. 5 points in the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Back to Ivy. Shoots over Brown. Offensive board. Harris outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. And it's White in for Pritchard. And Harris drops them both. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Here's Hauser, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hauser's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
They have no answer defensively inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Duran the screen. Here's Cunningham. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Lets it go from 14. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First, let's take a look at the injuries this team has been dealing with.
Devastating to the offense to lose such a primary scorer such as myself. And Tatum, of course. He challenges the defense from all 3 levels, like I did. He draws attention away from his teammates, like I did. Now those teammates have to go do it on their own. Can you do it, Kenny?
Yes, and I did. I love the challenge, big fella.
Shifting focus. How about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Horford. Here's Porzingis. Ivy defends. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Now here's Porzingis. Pounded by Harris. Back to Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
At the line, shooting 1.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Now here's Cunningham. 26 points for him. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by White.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Harris outside. And there's the lob. Horford with a steal. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ivy passes to Harris. Duran with a screen on Horford. The 3, here's Harris. They get it back. Cunningham outside. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
The line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Celtics lead by 7. Outside, Brown. Oh my goodness! Brown would not be denied.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. Now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Horford passes to White. And stolen by Hardaway. Down low. Horford with a steal. Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. Fires the three. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 9. The three. They get it again. Duren with the bucket.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside, Brown. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Harris against Horford from 11 feet away. Harris misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Cunningham. That shot is off. Good work defensively by White. To the wing on the left. And the Celtics another three.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Harris outside. Ivy outside. Lets a floater go. And he gets it to go. Ivy's got 8.
Well, nice use of the floater. Ivy able to arc it up and over.
White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Ivy with the ball. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. White for 3. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Duren.
Well, this is why you must force Porzingis farther away. At 7'2", he sometimes forces defenses to compromise inside.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Pritchard's checked in for Hauser. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Sasser comes in for Cunningham. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Porzingis against Duren. Harris on the wing. Over Horford. Boston pulls it in. They led by as many as 18. Here's Brown. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his 3rd foul so far. Celtics lead by 14. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Harris.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
And he makes a first. Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Celtics lead by 15. To the right side. Back to Pritchard. And he drives in. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Pritchard's got 11 points.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Harris outside. 2 in the cold spell. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Horford, a screen on Beasley. Here's White. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
So much control from White in the mid-range.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Sasser. Beasley outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Horford. Now Brown. Sasser defending. The kick out to White. Over to the left wing. Pritchard drops in the 3. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing ability.
The teardrop. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Duran's got 7 points.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
Left side, Brown. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Pistons trail by 20. Sasser can't hit. Boston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to White. Here's Cornette, covered by Duran. Here's Brown. It's on target from the high post. Brown's got 11 in the second half.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
To the left wing. Duran with it. Working on Cornette. Here's Sasser. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Beasley outside. Pass to Duran. Stewart outside. Sasser outside. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sasser's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pritchard, the pass to Tillman. There's a screen. Here's Cornette. Brown inside. Fontecchio's there. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 36 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And here's Beasley. Lets it go from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Springer in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Cornett. Here's Springer. Porzingis with a screen on Beasley. Springer. That three's off the mark. Pistons trail by 21. Sasser with the ball. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Holland. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. And here's Porzingis. Holland with the rebound. Now Sasser. Picked by Stewart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And he knocks down the first one. Walsh is checked in for Springer. Stewart hits them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Here's Walsh. Here's Pritchard. He buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Cornett passes to Pritchard. Buries it down low. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league. Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Launches a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
It's Stewart, high post. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And that's all about strength for Stewart. For him to be able to get the ball in the hoop while absorbing the foul.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Cunningham's checked in for Fontecchio. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. Sasser defending. Screen by Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Pritchard, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Beasley, pass to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Beasley misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
To the wing, right side. Here's Walsh. Horford outside. Porzingis, high post. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got his 4th assist in this one.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Along for the Pistons, Cunningham. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Cunningham. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's White in for Walsh. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Celtics lead by 17. Pass to Hauser. And here's Horford. Here's Pritchard. This one for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harris outside. Now here's Ivy. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Duren. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Perfect timing by Duren, making sure he finishes strong.
Back to Brown. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cornett's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Detroit. Hardaway's checked in. Free throw no good for Brown.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And there's a pick. And here's Ivy from the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Brown against Hardaway. Out to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. White with a screen on Cunningham. Pritchard. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 16th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home. That gives him a double-double.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Horford outside. White for 3. Duren with a rebound.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Pass to Cunningham. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Back to Ivy. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. So it's Boston now. 22 is their biggest lead. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Horford. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 10-point game. Durant, the pass to Harris. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
White against Cunningham. Pass to Hauser. Uncovered. And it's Harris with the rebound. And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham passes to Harris. Ivy up top. Porzingis grabs the board. And for Boston, they're shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ivy passes to Hardaway. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 10. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
Here's Brown. Oh, the bull rush by Brown.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Ivy against Brown. Brown with the block.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Ivy outside. Launches it. Rebound Boston. From behind the arc. JB on the break. Sensational.
And Brown is lethal in the open floor. Once he has a step on you, it's over.
Here's Cunningham. Good work defensively by White.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Brown inside. Ivy defends. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jaylen Brown.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by White. Boston on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
Horford hits them both. And here's Detroit. Sasser outside. There's a screen. Pass to Fontecchio. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.